Opening remarks from Dana Aldman, and then raise your hand for a microphone, identify yourself, and an outlet for questions. Coach?
Well, we made that really tough on ourselves. We went 6 of 16 in the second half from the free throw line, which obviously gave them the opportunity to come back. And they hit shots. They did a great job. I thought, for the most part, they were contested. Other than the one that Parker got, I thought all of them were pretty tight, and they just hit some shots. But we hurt ourselves going 6 for 16 from the line. If we just shot them as well as we did in the overtime, 12 for 16, we wouldn't have been in that position. Chris made a mistake. He wasn't supposed to throw the ball in, and he panicked a little bit after missing those 2 free throws. But he's done so many things for us this year, and we wouldn't be anywhere near the position we are without that young man. And we just had to give him a little break there. He was so shook up. But again, the rest of the guys did a tremendous job. Most teams don't recover. They have a ball game. They let it slip. It's very difficult to recover from that and win a ball game. And I thought our guys did a tremendous job. Showed tremendous resiliency there and finding a way to win the game.
Right there in the middle, please.
Dan,
Go ahead, either way.
Dan, if you say he wasn't supposed to, was he supposed to call time? Was somebody supposed to call timeout?
Elgin was supposed to take the ball in, and if there were any problems, he'd take a timeout.
What do you say to them in that break there, kind of as you're waiting for the review and then going into overtime to either calm the guys or what?
Well, I just tell them, fellas, we put ourselves in this position. He's got to hit those free throws. Let's just finish the game here and see what we have. And just trying to calm him down a little bit. Chris was obviously pretty shaken up, and so I just wanted him to relax a little bit. And we were fortunate that they missed one of the free throws, and we had another opportunity. But Elgin has the experience throwing the ball in. Elgin knew we had the timeouts. Chris knew that we had the timeouts, and so did the rest of the guys. None of them took it. They don't let me call timeout anymore. We wanted to get one there, but no one picked up on it. Again, it was just panic, bad mistake. We lost our discipline there, and it almost cost us a game.
Right here.
Dan, in the last 3:56 of the first half, when you guys finished on a 15-2 run, do you think that's as good as you've played all season for a stretch?
Well, our activity defensively was good. We got some runouts. We really executed our end play there. Kendall did a great job. I'd have to look at it, but we were sharp. I think they got it down to a 2-point game or something, and then we had a nice run to end the half. We hit some shots. Our ball movement was pretty good. We got some steals and runouts. So that was a great stretch for us, and we started the second half really well. And again, I'd have to look at the film, but I think we'd have kept that 10-point cushion if we'd hit our throws. And we didn't do it. 6 for 16, obviously not going to win you many games. And we were fortunate to have the lead we did, or we would have lost it earlier. Everybody knows tournament action, you got to hit your throws.
Right here.
Hey, Nemo Vito Group. Did you have a moment, a second, with Dwayne before you checked back into the game? And then my follow-up would be, obviously, what were your thoughts and your emotions when you hit that 3?
Dwayne?
Yeah, Dwayne.
Yeah, he got nicked up there a little bit, and I didn't plan on putting him back in, but he said he was good to go. Tyler lost his shoe, and just thought it was give Tyler 1 minute blow, and he hit a big shot. And then we came down on the next possession, and Elgin made a great shot for Dylan, and Dylan knocked it down. So we had back-to-back threes there, and again, they were big shots after we had not done so well to finish regulation.
Right here.
Dana, when pleased, I'm sure, with the win, but as a coach, when your team does not execute in situations like we saw at the end of the game, how aggravating is that to you?
That's my fault. That's my job. to get them in the right positions. And so, You know, my communication's got to be better. You know, I thought we were pretty clear who was going to take it in, and we've practiced this. We don't have Chris take it in against any presses. But the heat of the moment, you know, pressure makes guys do things that, you know, they don't usually do. And so, again, Chris made a mistake. It happened. We survived it. Chris will learn from it. And again, we wouldn't be in this position without him, you know. And again, I think he was just shook up because he missed those 2 free throws, you know, and he was just out of sorts from that.
In the back.
Mike Tiao, KEZI. This one's for the players. It sort of felt like, Dana, when you were talking about it last night, that somebody had a moment or a couple of moments that sort of uplifted the team when they needed. Elgin, when it was you in the first half sort of leading the way to begin the game, and then Tyler, when it was you to start the second half, and then when Dwayne sort of popped that 3 in the opening minutes of overtime, what did that do emotionally and mentally? What was that thought, that train of thought going through your head when those moments happen and you sort of get that bucket it feels like you need?
I think when Dwayne checked back in the game and when he made a big shot, it just raised our energy level. He came in, he was focused, he was leading out there for us. He grabbed a lot of big rebounds and made a lot of great plays.
For Cook as well, just the emotion, the ups and downs of just the final few seconds of regulation, how you rally yourself for the overtime after nearly seeing that big lead disappear and lose the game.
Yeah, it's a game full of runs, and we missed a ton of free throws, and Arizona's a great team. We left the door open for them, and they were right there.
Up in front here.
Dana, Jordan Bell's performance with Chris being shaky this game, what do you make of how he played?
Well, I thought he did some good things. He got some big rebounds. You know, went 3 for 4 from the line. You know, so I thought he battled pretty good. He had 4 blocks, 7 rebounds. You know, so I thought he gave us great minutes. Again, I thought we played really good. We just didn't hit free throws. You know, 6 for 16 in the second half. If we hit 6 or 7 of those, that game's over. You know, but you know, just a modest percentage. You know, let's go 12 for 16, 13. You know, something that we normally shoot. That game would have been over. So again, that's why, you know, Chris, it was all of us missing those throws. We had a lot of guys up there that had an opportunity to put that one away, and we just didn't do it.
Okay, one more question.
Tyler, what kind of thoughts are in your mind when their player is at the free throw line with a chance to send you home?
Just hoping he can miss one for us, or both of them. And unfortunately, he missed one for us, and we knew we had to throw that away, regulation, and what happened, and regroup and get ready for overtime, and that's what we did. And we came out and we jumped right on them at the beginning, and that's what we needed to do, and we came out with a lot of energy.
All right, Coach, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, thanks.